In the great tapestry of our stories there are beings of immense power. They exist beyond our world. We call them angels. They are messengers. They are warriors. They represent ideas bigger than ourselves. Today we will talk about two of the most famous. One is a figure of light and order. The other is a figure of rebellion and forbidden knowledge. We know them as Michael and Azazel. Their names echo through ancient texts and sacred lore. They stand on opposite sides of a cosmic divide, one a protector of divine will, the other a symbol of defiance against it. Their stories ask us deep questions about faith, obedience, and the nature of good and evil itself. Azazel is a name whispered with caution. In some tales, he was an angel of high standing. He was a leader among a group known as the Watchers. Their mission was to observe humanity, but they did more than watch. Azazel and his brethren descended to Earth. They taught humans secrets they were not meant to know. They taught the art of making weapons. They taught the craft of cosmetics and adornment. For this act of sharing forbidden knowledge, Azazel was cast out. He became a fallen angel, a scapegoat, bound in the desert as punishment for corrupting the world. He represents the danger of knowledge without wisdom, and the temptation of power. On the other side stands Michael. His name is a question. Who is like God? It is a declaration of his loyalty. Michael is the archangel. He is the commander of God's army. He is the ultimate soldier of heaven. In countless stories, he is the one who stands against darkness. He is the one who cast Lucifer, the morning star, from the heavens. Michael is a symbol of unwavering faith. He represents divine justice and righteous strength. He is not a tempter or a teacher of secrets. He is a guardian, a protector, and the unyielding sword of the divine, forever tasked with defending creation from the forces that seek to undo it. These two figures could not be more different. Michael is the embodiment of divine order. He follows the rules. He enforces the will of the Creator without question. His power comes from his absolute devotion and his place within the heavenly hierarchy. Azazel is the embodiment of rebellion. He broke the rules. He believed humanity deserved more, deserved knowledge, even if it was dangerous. His power comes from the forbidden arts he mastered and taught. One is the perfect soldier, the other is the fallen teacher. Their very existence represents a fundamental conflict between obedience and independence, between the safety of order and the perilous freedom of knowledge. Let us consider the strength of Azazel. His power is rooted in knowledge. It is a dangerous and seductive kind of power. He understands the hidden workings of the world. He knows the secrets of metal, of fire, and of the earth itself. He can teach others to forge swords and shields, turning simple materials into instruments of war. His influence is subtle, yet profound. He does not simply command, he corrupts. He tempts with wisdom and empowers with craft. His weakness, however, lies in his very nature. He is a rebel, an outcast. He is defined by his fall from grace, forever separated from the divine source of ultimate power and light. Now let us turn to the strength of Michael. His power is pure and direct. It is the power of divine authority made manifest. He wields a sword of light, a weapon said to be forged from the very essence of God's word. He is not just a warrior, he is a force of nature, a living embodiment of righteousness. His strength is not his own but is channeled directly from the Creator. Michael's resolve is absolute, his courage unshakable. But perhaps this is also a weakness. His obedience is total. He does not question or innovate. He is a perfect instrument of a will that is not his own, bound by a duty that defines his every action. If we compare their personalities, we see a stark contrast. Azazel is a charismatic leader, a tempter who can sway others with promises of power and enlightenment. He is resourceful and cunning, a master of strategy and forbidden arts. He saw a flaw in the plan and chose to act on his own accord, believing his path was a better one. He represents the allure of self-determination and the pride that often comes with great knowledge. His journey is one of defiance, a path he chose for himself, for better or for worse. He is the eternal independent, the one who would rather rule in a wasteland than serve in paradise. Michael, in contrast, is defined by his humility and his service. He is not a charismatic leader in the same way. He leads through example, through unyielding strength and unwavering purpose. His personality is one of single-minded dedication to his cause. He is the ultimate loyalist, the shield of the innocent and the sword against the wicked. He does not offer secrets or temptations. He offers protection and justice. He finds his identity not in what he knows, but in whom he serves. His purpose is not to enlighten but to defend, to maintain the cosmic balance as it was meant to be. He is the rock against which the waves of chaos break. Imagine the scene. A desolate plain, cracked and barren, under a sky the color of bruises. This is the place where Azazel was bound. The ground trembles as his ancient chains shatter. He rises, not as a mere angel but as something more ancient, hardened by ages of exile. His power is raw, drawn from the earth and the dark knowledge he holds. He is a storm of fire and shadow, ready to unleash his fury. He seeks not just freedom, but vengeance. He wants to tear down the order that cast him out. He is a force of pure, untamed rebellion, a testament to the consequences of suppressed knowledge. Then, a light pierces the dark sky. It descends like a falling star. It is Michael. He lands without a sound, his armor gleaming with an inner light. His wings, vast and white, are a stark contrast to the gloom. He does not radiate anger or hate. He radiates purpose. In his hand, his legendary sword hums with celestial energy. He has come not to argue or to debate. He has come to fulfill his sacred duty. He is the answer to Azazel's challenge. He is the wall that cannot be broken, the final line of defense for the heavens. The air crackles with the tension between these two immense forces. The fight would begin not with a simple clash of swords, but with a battle of wills. Azazel would use his cunning. He would tempt Michael not with power but with doubt. He would ask questions. Why must humanity be kept in ignorance? Is blind obedience truly a virtue? He would try to poison Michael's certainty, to find a crack in his perfect faith. He would use forbidden magic, calling upon the elements, twisting the very ground beneath Michael's feet. His attacks would be clever, unpredictable, and designed to dismantle the mind as much as the body. He fights like a rogue, using every trick he knows. Michael would not be swayed. His faith is his shield. He would answer Azazel's words not with arguments, but with action. His movements would be precise, economical, and devastatingly powerful. Each swing of his sword would be a sentence of divine judgment. He would not fight with rage, but with a calm, focused intensity. He is the embodiment of order, and his fighting style would reflect that. He would counter Azazel's chaotic magic with pure, unyielding force. It would be a battle of creation versus corruption, of divine law against forbidden lore. The very fabric of reality would strain under the weight of their conflict. What truly separates these two is their source of strength. Michael's power is borrowed. It flows from a source outside of himself, a divine wellspring of infinite might. He is a conduit for the power of God. This makes him incredibly strong, perhaps unbeatable in a direct contest of force. He is the system itself, the righteous hand of the ultimate authority. His strength is consistent, reliable, and absolute. As long as he remains loyal, his power will never fade. He is a symbol of the strength that comes from being part of something larger than oneself, from complete and total submission to a higher purpose. Azazel's power, on the other hand, is his own. It is the result of what he learned, what he stole, and what he became in his long exile. His strength is born from defiance. He took knowledge and made it his weapon. He is self-made, a master of his own dark destiny. This makes him unpredictable and adaptable. He is not bound by the same rules as Michael. He can innovate, create, and use tactics that would be unthinkable to a servant of heaven. He represents the power that can be seized by an individual, the strength that comes from breaking the rules and forging one's own path, no matter the cost. So, who would win this epic showdown? It is a difficult question to answer. If the battle is one of pure raw power, Michael would seem to have the advantage. His connection to the divine is a source of limitless energy. He is the perfect weapon designed for exactly this kind of conflict. He is order's champion, and his purpose is to quell chaos. In a straightforward fight, his holy light might be too much for Azazel's shadows to overcome. He represents an unmovable object, a bulwark of divine might that has stood firm since the dawn of time. Yet we cannot discount Azazel. His greatest weapon is not his magic, but his mind. He is a master of temptation and strategy. Could he find a way to win without a direct confrontation of strength? Perhaps he could turn Michael's own certainty against him. Perhaps he could present a choice so difficult that it would shake the archangel's faith. The victory might not go to the strongest, but to the cleverest. Azazel is the irresistible force of change and rebellion. In the end, the winner is not certain. It depends on what you believe is stronger, the unyielding power of divine order or the cunning fire of individual rebellion.